Welcome to the TMZ podcast. Devin here with Courtney.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Just nothing going on in that brain?
No, I mean,
just nothing.
Tried to look at a house yesterday and just realizing every day how poor I am.
Yeah, well, I got one, and I'm about to be extremely poor.
Yeah.
So there's that. So big day for celebrities in court because Nick Reiner has a preliminary hearing in his parents' murder case, and David is in court this afternoon.
David is too?
Yeah, so it'll be a busy day for Alexa down at the courthouse. Jail. Yeah, they are. They are at the same jail, so I don't know if they'll be past, they'll cross paths. I have no idea how that works. I've never been in that jail or a jail, for that matter.
Nice
we also will talk about Bianca Censori. Went to college.
Yeah, clothed.
Yeah, clothed. A very prestigious, very prestigious college.
Yes.
So we'll tell you why she was there, and then lastly,
probably
one of the more hateable guys out there, or I guess a lot of people probably do love him, but we got Andrew Tate out in Beverly Hills, and he responded to Guy Fieri. Is it Fieri?
Yeah.
Or Fieri?
Fieri.
Fieri?
You put a little accent on it.
So there was that huge controversy where, they had met up. They took a photo, or did they just dap each other up at the UFC?
They met each other at the UFC.
And so we'll get into that whole controversy.
Yes.
But he is not happy with Guy. I'm just gonna go with Guy. I loved, what was it? Diners, Drives, and Drive-Ins. I love that show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Who didn't love that show? He's from Columbus, Ohio.
Is he?
Yeah.
Made me hungry always.
When all that Christopher Columbus stuff was happening, they were there was a petition going around Columbus.
That's right. That's right. I remember that story, Flavortown.
Yep.
For the more serious stuff first, Nick Reiner scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing in his parents' double murder case.
8:30 Pacific time.
Yeah, so that'll be very shortly. So basically, the purpose of this trial appearance is prosecutors will present evidence, judge will decide whether the case proceeds to trial. So it could actually be very interesting because as of now, we know that the prosecutors collected a bunch of evidence, but we really don't know what.
No, they haven't don't know if there's the knife or anything.
They haven't said if they have the murder weapon. They haven't said what. I would imagine that they collected some surveillance of tracking him.
Well, there was so much surveillance. We even had
I know there's
the gas station, the hotel.
The hotel. I wonder if they, they're going to obviously probably have intervied witnesses. Yeah. We don't know who that is.
The Reiners are very rich, so I would assume that their house also had cameras.
I mean, there's no way a house where they live didn't at least have exterior cameras.
Yeah,
they're clearly going to show him enter and leave.
Yes,
and parents not obviously. So that will be pretty interesting, depending on what the prosecutors say. I mean, this trial has been.
Do you think he still goes with the plea of not guilty?
Yeah, but I think he's still gonna go with by reason of insanity. This has been such a prolonged trial because remember Alan Jackson took the case, then dropped out, wouldn't say why.
Yep, and
so he's being represented by a public defender.
Yeah, Kimberly Green.
So, I mean, we don't really know anything about what's going to be said by prosecutors until 8:30, but we will have
His siblings have never been at one of his hearings yet. Do you think that they'll go? Because his brother just spoke out.
That's true. His brother did just speak out for the first time in a pretty lengthy Instagram.
Yeah, just saying how hard it's been and how he can't really
I can't imagine they're going to show up to something like this. I think maybe at some point during the trial, maybe if it does eventually go to trial, maybe at his sentencing, they might show up, but I don't think to hear the prosecutors present evidence.
So I wonder if it decides to go to trial, when it will actually start.
I mean, I would imagine if they've already compiled all their evidence and stuff, so I would imagine they just need to get a jury and then get going. So
I still can't. Every time we talk about the story, I still can't believe it. It was just so insane.
Yeah,
so
I know it's crazy. With this story was so massive. The David Celeste Rivas, who's also in court today.
Yeah. But Rob Reiner and his wife were just so beloved.
Oh,
and for
totally.
the daughter have to walk in and find. Oh,
yeah, the family have to
chills.
Oh, it's horrific stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on with David this afternoon, but I do know his attorney asked for him to be able to get like to wear normal clothes instead of his jumpsuit, which they denied, and then he was able to get a haircut though.
He was.
Yeah. So yeah, he might have a fresh fade. Who knows?
Because this is the first time that he wasn't able to wear normal clothes. Because he was always just in a black sweater before, like a black hoodie.
No. Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I guess he was. I believe he has to wear jail clothing. I might need to be. You might need to check me on that. But that's what I read. I thought
probably. No, because I feel like this is the first time that he's been in that jail, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought I had read yesterday that the documents came out that from his defense.
I have faith in your reading skills.
Yeah, I do too. I'm standing by that. So
someone will call you out on the afternoon podcast
for
if you're
sure.
wrong.
I'll get absolutely torched.
Yes.
Awesome. So Bianca hit Columbia.
I can't believe she went to Columbia University. This is so cool.
So she was there for one day, an academic appearance. We obtained some footage, which is on the website.
Yeah.
And I mean, very
fully clothed, looks so professional, looks stunning.
I've never seen her more covered up in my life.
No, and she looks so good. She's so hot either way she goes, but I feel like I liked her in like this more look.
Well, you like to have a little to the imagination.
Yeah. They're playing the video on the screen right now. I don't know if they're showing it, but Devin's like mesmerized.
Well,
and I feel like I just lost you.
I was looking at her hair because I've never really seen her with she has like almost
long
red hair.
Yeah, and it's like long. Usually it's like that short little pixie cut or like something like
So
dark.
what she was doing there is it was a Master of Architecture Advanced Studio final reviews. So she like reviewed student submissions because people forget. She's an architect. And that's, I believe, how her and Kanye met.
That is, she used to work for Yeezy.
Yeah.
And then she was helping him on that house in Malibu. That was actually like a disaster.
That was, let's not add that to her resume. But, because that was a huge L.
Yes, it was.
But cool for these students. I mean, she shows up, obviously super famous. I guess she was identified as Kanye West's partner, better half to the class.
Do you think she likes that?
Yeah,
she's there for her own accolades.
She's there because she was an architect and that's what she studied, and clearly was a successful one if she made it all the way up to Yeezy.
Yes, she wasn't there because she was Kanye's partner.
You're always Kanye's partner.
I know, but come on, give me like my credit. Like I did this. This was my career.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she still is using her career, which is cool.
She is. But do you think that they were so nervous presenting to her?
I would be.
Yeah.
I would be.
Well, you know what's funny? They always say like when you're nervous talking in front of a crowd to envision them like all naked. They've already seen her naked, so I wonder if it like if it's like even weirder.
Yeah. Now you are like you actually
know how good it is underneath.
You can't imagine her.
Yeah.
Naked. Usually it's like your imagination. But
yes, but this is like real life.
Yeah. So yeah, if
Kanye was not there though.
No, which is cool. He kind of let her do her own thing. I'm not exactly sure where.
But I hope that he was in like New York, like supporting her, like go out to like brunch. You think he's in LA?
Yeah, I think the last time we got him when he was leaving that Jewish organization, he took a class like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
Really I wish I was in this class.
Well, first you would have to get into Columbia.
Sure, well, that definitely was ever happening. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't have even read the thing and known that she was appearing, and I probably wouldn't have even been at class. So
you wouldn't have done the project?
No, I probably would have and then I would have found out later that she showed up, and I would have been like super pissed off.
Yeah. Well, maybe next time. You can always go back for your master's.
Exactly. When I get my master's, Columbia, here I come.
This is
so we got Andrew Tate in Beverly Hills. I said at the beginning briefly, the background was they showed up at the UFC event together in April. They had an interaction. It went Andrew and Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
It went viral.
Because it looked like they were very chummy, like
well, I mean, to me, it just looked like two dudes dapping each other up. But I think people looked at that as he was endorsing Andrew Tate
and his actions.
So then Fieri went on Twitter and basically said he like didn't know who Tate was and wasn't trying to support him and had like
because Andrew Tate is currently being investigated for
a lot of things.
Yes, human trafficking and rape
and
in Romania, UK, like a lot of like so many places. He's denying everything.
Couple different places on the globe. Also, just his views in general are very polarizing of how he thinks of women and money and etc.
Well, he thinks very highly of himself, as you can see in this clip.
So I'm
that we're
actually
about to play.
interested to know what he had to say after Guy basically did a complete like damage
180.
control. I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you out in LA. What you doing over here?
You know how it is. I'm just living the same life I live everywhere else. Just being, rich and stressed.
I know. I wanted to specifically ask you. I mean, I notice a lot of people. Do you feel like people behind closed doors support your ideology, but then publicly?
Wait. Closed doors. I've never had a negative interaction with anyone in person ever. Everybody loves me. Closed doors, open doors, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Men, women, old, young. It doesn't matter. Everybody agrees with me from Kazakhstan all the way here to California. I've never had anyone say anything negative to me ever.
I guess the whole guy Fieri situation is what I was asking.
Why did he put out?
Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty
Bitch
much.
are gonna do bitch. I don't know why.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
I mean, that's just Andrew Tate for you.
I expected nothing more or nothing less of him.
Yeah, but I think just his sentiment is that, like, Guy, I guess you have to take him at his word that he didn't know who he was. But
I think Guy probably did not know who he was.
I don't know. The Tate brothers are pretty famous.
I know, but Guy's like kind of in his own world.
I guess.
And back in April, like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably not a social media guy.
No, I really hope. And Guy, I don't know. Even if he did. I don't know. I don't see it.
I do think it's lame though if someone if you're gonna be cool with someone in person and then when you're getting
dragged
online, then you're gonna switch up. I do think that's kind of lame.
If
he didn't know who he was though, and then it's all good.
Yeah. Well, Guy has so many contracts.
Well, yeah. I mean, all these businesses, and he doesn't need to be attached in any way.
No,
to the Tate brothers,
that is not his brand at all. I think that it was just a UFC event. Someone introduced them, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" I don't think it was a long interaction.
He probably thought it was like a random fighter or something.
Yes.
I think Andrew Tate used to be a professional boxer.
I think so. MMA?
Oh, kickboxer? Is that what it was? Yeah. So he probably just thought he was a fighter, didn't know his background, and wanted to be like, "Hey guys, I'm not cool with Andrew Tate."
Yes. As soon as he saw it, I'm sure even his kids were like, "Yo, Dad,
Andrew Tate, I don't obviously agree with pretty much anything the guy speaks.
Oh, that's good.
But I will say that he is very entertaining. And pretty well spoken. You can't say the guy isn't well spoken, regardless of the words that he's like spewing out of his mouth. He's a pretty well spoken.
Yeah, but Kazakhstan to California, that was such a random distance.
Shout out Kazakhstan.
I know. I haven't heard of Kazakhstan really since Borat.
True.
I know.
That is
making a comeback, I guess. I know.
Kazakhstan has to release a statement now.
Yeah, right.
We don't associate.
We don't associate. Yeah. I wonder if that's true. Someone had to not be friendly to him in person.
I don't know.
Or do you think they're intimidated?
I feel like people, the culture we live in nowadays is everyone's will say all the shit they want online, but no one actually says anything to someone in person. I would hope
that's not true.
It's so rare that you see someone actually talk that shit in person that they do on the internet.
Kanye West does.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work out too well sometimes.
But I kind of respect it just because it's this new internet culture of just people being able to say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, just from behind his screen and bully. Yeah.
Comments. Nick Reiner, Ari Bean 78. It's unbelievable that Nick did this to his parents. I feel so bad for his siblings. Yep.
His siblings are all I can think about in this situation. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine
the daughter finding the mind, how weird it would be to be grieving your parents dying,
and then
but
also
knowing
thinking
that the guy who killed them was your brother.
Yeah, allegedly,
and he has mental health issues. So where do I fall on all this?
Yes,
you know what I mean? Crazy.
No.
Bianca, Laura Lani, we are over Bianca just saying we can't stand you, Tate.
Over Bianca?
I was kind of over Bianca for a little bit. I think she just needs to get a new trick. The whole G-string in public thing. I mean, I'm always cool to look at the photos, but
do something different.
Yeah.
It was fun to see her back in her element of an architect.
Yeah, I would actually love to see more of her speaking. That's what I'm most interested in. You never hear her talk.
I've heard her speak once, and it was from the oldest kid forever go on a Zoom.
So what I really want is to hear her talk.
Yes,
that'd be awesome. Andrew Tate, Edar. This is gonna be his. This Ed1 Arco 17.
Nice.
Tate really is not that famous to anyone outside being terminally online. Yeah, I would say he's an online villain character. Where my parents who are super not online probably don't know who he is. But everyone Gen Z, millennial, Gen X, whatever. They
feel
all
like
they all
maybe
know who he is.
He like recognized the name, but then just like forgot about it and like kept going on like with like the fight, and then like when it all happened, I don't see Guy meeting him and knowing who he is. I really don't.
I probably didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, guys like my parents' age.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't know who he is.
No, he probably is like, if anything, he's only on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Like resharing his like nephew's baseball photos.
Yeah.
Brandon, Courtney Love, Courtney Love. I was like,
the
is
singer?
she a singer or actress?
She's a singer. She was in that
was
band.
An actress as well, right? Courtney, she was married to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Courtney, pause. Love your headband.
Well, thanks.
Devin, are you going to the Lakers playoff game tonight versus the Rockets? I am not. That was a one-time thing.
But you're not going?
No.
They need to take it in this series. I need the Cavs to take it tonight in this series.
2-2?
Yes.
Yeah, they've been.
And we lost at like the buzzer. It was terrible.
Versus the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
So mid.
I know, but
you guys can't lose to the Raptors.
I can't. I swear my dad put a jinx on me when I was back in Ohio because we lost both games when we were going back there, and he's so excited. He's a big Toronto fan.
Oh, he's a Raptors fan.
Yes, I mean he was. He was born in Canada, lived there for 37, and then he was like, "That's where you were born. You're a traitor to your country."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, calm down. Like watch the hockey playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't get
Calm
involved
down.
in basketball.
Joe, welcome back, Devin. Thank you, Joe.
Apparently, Joe didn't watch.
Apparently Joe missed
you
us
were
yesterday, but I was here in spirit.
Yes. No, you were here yesterday. Not...
No, I was here physically, not mentally.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, happy
tomorrow.
hump day.